The crowd going crazy. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Western Conference versus Eastern Conference here in Dallas, Texas. Where the Mavericks will try to protect home court. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Smith. Off target at the rim. Williams for three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Here's Dallas. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Irving attacking. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Back to Matthews. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Parsons. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Chandler Parsons really set off a Texas rivalry last year, drafted by the Rockets in the second round. He received an offer sheet in free agency from the team's rival, the Dallas Mavericks. Eventually chose Dallas, injured in the playoffs, hurt a knee, only played the one game. But I think they've got great things ahead for him with the Mavs.
Yeah, you know, Parsons was a restricted free agent, so that meant the Rockets could match if they wanted to, but they declined to match Dallas's offer, which sent Parsons packing just up the road in Texas.
Dallas on defense. The drive by LeBron. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got his first points of the game.
You know, back to the topic of Parsons' free agency, the offer from the Mavs was 3 years, $46 million. Houston didn't want to go that high, so they reluctantly let Parsons leave. Ultimately, Houston filled Parsons' small forward role with the signing of Trevor Ariza. Not bad.
Nowitzki kicks to Parsons. And stolen by James. Smith dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Nowitzki with the steal. Matthews passes to Nowitzki. That's good. Nowitzki's got his first basket of the night.
And talking about the Texas showdown over Parsons last year, even his teammates got involved. After Parsons left, James Harden reacted saying that Dwight Howard and Harden were the cornerstones of the Rockets. But that's probably nothing compared to the rivalry that the two teams' ownerships felt.
Here's Irving. After Wesley Matthews score, Smith kicks to Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. On the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Felton comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. And Cleveland also making a change. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Here's Nowitzki. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Well, wide open look for Love. The kick out to LeBron. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. James has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
McGee dishes to Barea. Felton kicks to Nowitzki.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
LeBron outside. Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
To the paint. Now here is McGee. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Powell, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Inside. Matthews goes in.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Mozgov kicks to Shumpert. Offensive rebound.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
To the right side. Powell inside. James covering. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by LeBron. Over to the wing. Pass to McGee. Matthews dishes to Powell. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's called on Channing Frost.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Taken away by Felton. It's Matthews on the wing. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. And he lobs it up. And James throws it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish. He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll get...
Check it out.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your...
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Darren Williams out there with Felton. And it's Pachulia in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Shumpert. Pass to Mozgov. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Good on the jump shot.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Nowitzki. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Hey, guys, it's been a slow decline for Darren Williams the last few seasons. Once considered an elite point guard, he just doesn't have that stature any longer.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Pachulia. Felton can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Well, for Williams, Greg, in his decline, his field goal percentage dropped to below 40% last season. Clark, I never thought I'd see the day with that.
Those were the worst offensive numbers since his rookie season. I mean, he had the game that you thought would carry him past his athletic prime, but that might not be the case the way those numbers look.
Nowitzki, good.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, in Dirk Nowitzki, you start to wonder if he's the best foreign-born player ever. Of course, you have a lot of competition for that distinction. I mean, you got Hakeem, Nash, Parker, just to name a few.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Back to the topic of Nowitzki as the greatest foreign-born player ever. I think Hakeem Olajuwon, Clark, is really his only challenger.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I'd keep Hakeem at the top of that list just because of his presence and impact at both ends of the floor. But Dirk, clearly one of the all-time greats in NBA history.
Mavericks leading by 6. Can't get the tip in.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Dellavedova. It's Williams with the drive. Parsons' shot is off.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Felton with the ball. Now Smith defending. 5 on the clock. Felton the pass to Nowitzki. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. 6-point game. Right side, Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Outside Williams. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. Parsons with it. Now Smith defending. Smith again. It's Parsons. 6 to shoot. Nowitzki dishes to Williams. And it's Williams again missing. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
The drive by Smith. That one goes. Count it.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. For Dirk Nowitzki. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Darren Williams. Barea kicks to Matthews. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. Powell kicks to Matthews. And that one is stuffed right through.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And both free throws, good for James.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring.
Oh, wow.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Now, here's Barea, covered by Irving. McGee, the best to Powell. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
LeBron against Parsons. James. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Barea dishes to Powell. Outside Matthews. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of basketball. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Matthews, no one around him. And it's Matthews again missing.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Smith, no good.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Nice shot by Felton.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Listen, he has a chance to be considered the best two-way player at his position, and not sure if he is the clear-cut winner of that debate, but he is in the conversation.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And Parsons kicks to Pachulia. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. James goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got 14 points for the game.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Matthews passes to Nowitzki. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The drive by James. Matthews with the steal. Nobody near Parsons. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James misses.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Parsons attacking. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Parsons got 5 now.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's foul number 2 for him.
Into the lineup.
Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson.
Channing Frye.
There's the dish to Frye. Here's the three.
Channing Frye.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Frye's got himself on the board with three there. Parsons dishes to Nowitzki. To the paint. Here's Pachulia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now here's Williams. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Dallas with another. And here is James. 14 points for him. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shumpert, no good. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down, when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
A nice shot by Barea.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
McGee in the corner. It's Williams with the drive. He kicks to Powell. To the middle. Here's Barea. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. Felton's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Pride kicks to Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Barea with it. Guarded now by Irving. The Mavericks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw good from Barea. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Dallas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Frye. Misses the 3. Parsons outside. Launches a 3. The shot will not go. Dellavedova. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. The Mavericks trailer. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Felton is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Powell in at the 5.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Chandler Parsons, changing teams last season, saw a little bit of a regression. Down in points, rebounds, and assists. But more troubling, down in field goal and free throw percentage. So you can tell that that transition to a new team, new system, new role definitely had an impact.
The drive by James. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Chandler Parsons coming over from Houston to Dallas, moving into a new scheme, a different scheme than he had with the Rockets. It was his first go-around with Coach Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, and it's not easy for a player to adjust to a new coach, or a new coach to adjust to a player. That takes some time. It's a two-way street. We know Parsons has the talent.
Dallas moving it around. Here's the screen. That is good. And it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The shot's good from Smith.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Barea kicks to Felton. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Raymond Felton, last year was nothing short of a disaster. Missed the first 31 games with an ankle injury sustained in preseason. And he played for a poor team. And things, you know, Greg, being the leader, the ball handler like you were, they just never got much better for Felton as the season went on.
Yeah, the problem when you have that issue early on, the season isn't going to wait for you.
Right.
You know, you're basically in catch-up mode, and so because of that, he never got into any kind of a rhythm when he was available to play. And that's not surprising, given that he averaged less than 10 minutes a game for the season after averaging 33 a game for his entire career.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know, getting back to Raymond Felton, it looked at one point like he would become the league's next great playmaker. Drafted 5th overall in 2005, immediately after Darren Williams and Chris Paul. Felton never quite reached the stratosphere of his fellow draft mates.
Listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Nowitzki right side. Double team on Williams. Nowitzki, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Passes to Smith. Barea pulls it in. Barea's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. inside. Here's Nowitzki. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Dirk Nowitzki yet to slow down. He's got 16 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Nowitzki hits them both. One thing that can be said for Dirk is that he has been incredible in terms of an ambassador for the game. We know he's a Hall of Fame player, but what he's done off the floor and just everything for the European player coming into this league has been groundbreaking.
And Kevin, for me, he was an inspiration. I mean, he really opened the doors for a lot of European players to come over, and not just come over, but to be impactful. As you mentioned, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and that really has set the stage for this infusion of making our game truly global.
And, you know, you think about Dirk's impact. Certainly the NBA saw more and more European players come over after Dirk. He wasn't the first Euro, but he certainly has been perhaps the most popular.
Parsons checked in for J.J. Barea.
And one thing that should be noted with Dirk and his opening up of things with Europe, we now see a lot of American players go to Europe to play, to develop skills, and so on. Both leagues benefit greatly from the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. He had such a...
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Okay. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
LeBron dishes to Smith. It's tipped. And Parsons kicks to Williams. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pulls up on the wing. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Love, no luck.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. What a night so far for Matthews. He has 11 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
LeBron drives in. No good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shoots a fader. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And there's the call on James. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. That free throw missing. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And the dunk by Smith.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. Irving against Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Matthews, plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving leading the charge.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Nowitzki a screen. No one near him. And he connects with the jumper. Nowitzki's got 17 now, just in the second half. Right wing. Open shot. Love. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And there's the call on James. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
Well, a good game tonight from Williams here. He's got 8 points and also 3 steals. His success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Boy, has he been steady at the helm today.
1:02 left to play in the final quarter. For 3, Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now Williams. Nowitzki a screen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Yes!
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
So for Dallas, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the game. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Out to Shumpert. They get it back. Vicious to LeBron. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And here's Anderson from the arc. That's good.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. we've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Crawford at the 3. Picked by Griffin. Redick passes to Crawford. The shot's good from Jordan.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Here's LeBron following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Thompson, a screen on Griffin. Smith drives in. Shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Redick for 3. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now, here's Redick. It's Crawford on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start up the game.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Takes a 3. Griffin kicks to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
James kicks to Smith. Here's Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
That's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Kicks it to Redick. Launches it. They get it back. There's the triple. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Irving attacking. Crawford with the steal. Redick with it. Now Smith defending. Redick dishes to Jordan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in. For Thompson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Jeff Green is checked in for Los Angeles. The drive by James. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
And that one's good. Redick's got 6.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Irving kicks to Fry. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. The drive by Paul. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And it's Allen in for Irving.
LeBron James.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Now, here's Chalmers. After LeBron James's miss, Crawford's shot is good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's James. He's got 9.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack. And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
It's stolen by Allen. Mozgov passes to Fry. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Green. Dellavedova, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Allen. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Crawford. And still a close game. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Reddick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And it's Paul in at point guard. Now, here's Reddick. To the paint. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 1. And the bucket from Blake Griffin.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's Allen with the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick. Irving dishes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Allen's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Can't hit. The Clippers go the other way with it.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
To the middle. Now Reddick. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Jordan kicks to Griffin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. The other fella's wearing the rim out.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Irving kicks to Smith. Passes to Love. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 2008. And really, he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
And Reddick kicks to Paul. It's Crawford on the wing. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crawford's got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Was shot by Reddick, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Clippers trail by 3. Griffin kicks to Reddick. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Reddick with it. He has 6. Inside. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Allen. Here's Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Cavaliers leading, and it's Dellavedova missing. Irving against Redick. Paul, no one around him. No good on the triple. Here's Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Looking. Oh!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that. But I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Blocking foul, side out, Timothy Mozart. That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul.
And stolen by Fry. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's blocked. Chalmers with it. Now Smith defending. Feeds to Aldridge. Mozgov with the steal. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Pass to Rivers. That's tipped. Mozgov with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Los Angeles on D, following the basket by LeBron James. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. And that's 21 points for LeBron.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Crawford comes in for Green. J.J. Redick's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And it's Paul in for Rivers. Clippers trailed by 9. Here's Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Jordan. He's got 8 points and 1 assist.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
The drive by LeBron. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And the wide open shot from Redick. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's Redick. He's got 10. Paul outside. Up in time. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested. Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 21 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best 3-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Again, the miss by Smith. Redick with it, guarded now by Irving. And Redick kicks to Crawford. Inside, stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Smith with the ball, and finished off by LeBron.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Here's Paul. Cavaliers with the rebound. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
They get it again. Nobody near Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist here tonight. Paul goes in. At the elbow, it's Crawford. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Ray Allen is checked in for the Cavaliers. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. And Bahamute comes in for Jeff Green. Johnson, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. James, the pass to Irving. The pass to Allen. And stolen by Redick. He kicks it to Griffin. Love grabs the board. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving attacking and stolen by Redick. Griffin dishes to Paul. Griffin kicks to Mbaamute. The shot by Redick, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Allen, that's good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Redick. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And guys, Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he would have the jump shot to become a prolific scorer. And Clark, the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, you know, in his rookie year, he averaged 9 points a game. Last year, his 5th, he averaged 10. I think it's to the point where he is what he is.
Good.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Redick passes to Paul. Lots of room. That's short off the rim.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Irving attacking the 11-footer. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 12. Redick for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Redick is just an unbelievable 3-point shooter. It's not just his volume, it's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc for his career.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Johnson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for LeBron. And then for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Mbaamute. Green comes in for Johnson. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Irving. Love kicks to Frye. That ball, great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Redick. 13 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And for Redick, he knew what his NBA career would be like. Way back in 2005, Clark, I recall him saying, I think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly right. He was highly decorated in college, but every scout knew his strength was shooting the basketball, and J.J. knew it as well.
Here's Redick following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Griffin kicks to Redick. From deep. But they recover it. Aldridge dishes to Rivers. Redick again serving. The feed to Rivers.
Blocking foul called on side out. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan.
There's 18 seconds left in the third.
Mario Chalmers.
Ray Allen is on the wing. 6 points for him. The shot no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset of.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And it's Crawford at the 3, the small forward. No good from Fry. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And Redick kicks to Crawford. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Redick. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Crawford, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Cleveland leading by 11. LeBron against Griffin. Here's Smith. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, a career high for DeAndre Jordan in free throw attempts a game, almost 6 a game. And a lot of those actually came from the Hacker Jordan tactic.
And so Jordan nails both of them. As you said, Greg, Hackett Jordan was in full effect last year. Not a great thing to watch, obviously, but a viable strategy given his career free throw percentage.
And what's funny about the Hacker Jordan is that it usually works in his favor. Historically, when Jordan shoots over 10 free throws a game, his team almost always wins.
And, you know, J.J. Redick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
And Redick has improved every phase of his game over every year, especially in the area of efficiency. Shooting over 47% from the field last year. And Greg, that by far the highest in his career.
Yeah, and his mid-range jumper last year, just automatic. The turnovers per minute averaged also ridiculously low. Even improved as a defender.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
James in the post. Defended by Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. The drive by Smith. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here's Los Angeles. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Al Paul. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Out left to the wing. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Love checked in for Mozgov.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jordan the screen. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Shot from the top of the key. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Smith. The three. Again, the miss by Smith.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Paul kicks to Reddick. Jordan the screen. Kicks it out to Crawford.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Cleveland. Here now the Clippers. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Reddick passes to Crawford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 3. Redick dishes to Green. .158 left to play in the final quarter. Griffin sets the screen for Redick. Makes it off the glass. Redick's got 23 points.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And, boy, have they gotten on a roll.
LeBron James.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Paul kicks to Redick. Right side, Green. There's the dish to Paul. And it's Jordan atop the key. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Griffin to tie it up. That misses off the backboard. The drive by LeBron. Smith the pass to Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Paul dishes to Redick. In the corner, it's Griffin. He feeds it to Redick. He dishes it to Green. Yes!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
They're tough positions.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jeff Green. So he comes up empty at the line. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 20-7 run. And Thompson sends it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Connects.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both free throws, good from Crawford.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Here's James. Missed.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Open shot. Crawford. Got it! Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls. Get on your feet and make some noise!
And stolen by LeBron. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson. We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to Charlotte at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Darren Williams. And it's Pachulia in at the center, locking down the middle.
With the pass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz. Here's Williams. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. He feeds it to Parsons. Williams passes to Pachulia. He kicks to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. That's short off the rim.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Dallas has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pulls it from the elbow. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Nobody near Williams. Dallas, no good that time either. The drive by LeBron. And power down the jam.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there and put that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Irving drives in. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trailed by 3. Williams attacking. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. And Matthews gets it to go.
Wesley Matthews.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in the international.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Here's Nowitzki. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
You know, and Dirk Nowitzki, you start to wonder if he's the best foreign-born player ever. Of course, you have a lot of competition for that distinction. I mean, you got Hakeem, Nash, Parker, just to name a few.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Felton comes in for Parsons. Matthews, no one around him, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Back to the topic of Nowitzki as the greatest foreign-born player ever. I think Hakeem Olajuwon, Clark, is really his only challenger.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I'd keep Hakeem at the top of that list just because of his presence and impact at both ends of the floor. But Dirk, clearly one of the all-time greats in NBA history.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. Nice shot by James.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
They get the rebound. Felton inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
For the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Thompson. And it's Allen in for LeBron. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Shumpert, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. They've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And they'll keep possession.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And for JaVale McGee, what was once such a promising career is now, Clark, I think, kind of at the crossroads.
Yeah, you know what? He is capable of being a major rim protector and rebounder, but I think teams are getting a little bit impatient with him because he's just not mature to the point that you would have expected.
And for McGee, it looked like he had taken a positive step last year when it was announced he would sign with Boston. The front office even came out and sang his praises. Then negotiations fell apart and McGee didn't play again for the rest of the season. Another in a long line of disappointments over his career.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Cleveland leading by 5.
You know, regarding McGee, he spent most of his career eyeing the money. He forced his way out of Washington partly because of it. Didn't sign with the Celtics because he wanted to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year. He has to show that he can still play if he wants somebody to really pay.
Here's Powell. Dishes it to Felton. Matthews, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Love. From deep. All going up court. It's stolen by Allen. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girl.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Channing Frye out there with LeBron James. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The screen from Thompson. And it's Smith penetrating. And he gets it back. No good from Irving. Mavericks trailed by 5. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Mavericks with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Irving.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Here's Nowitzki on target from 13 feet. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Here's Smith. Can't get it to go. Parsons with some nice D.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Dallas again missing.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Irving passes to Frye. Now the dish to Nowitzki. The three. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki. Cavaliers leading. Irving attacking. Can't cash in from close range. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now Williams looking for his first basket still in this one. Fade away. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 43% for the game. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Nowitzki.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands. here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say?
And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs, saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
Great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
It's Allen on the wing. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Thompson. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Matthews kicks to Felton. McGee dishes to Matthews. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Allen passes to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Matthews left side. There's the feed to Powell. Parsons outside. Poked away. Pass break. Here we go. Pull-up jumper. No luck. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And stolen by Felton. Here's Matthews. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Dallas.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
43 seconds left to play here in the half. Dellavedova dishes to Shumpert. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Parsons kicks to McGee. Outside for Felton. It's stolen by Allen. On up the court. And Love with the basket on the assist by Allen. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Felton the pass to Powell. On its way from Parsons for 2. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
And what a game for Matthews. He's got 17 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
The drive by James. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did, but boy, that was a nice job.
And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Dallas also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the 3rd.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Smith. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3. Back to Nowitzki. Kicks it to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. The fader. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
James with the bucket.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he gets it to go.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And McGee kicks to Nowitzki. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. And stolen by LeBron. 3 on 3. Up the floor. Mavericks trailed by 5. They need this. And there's Parsons on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 7 points for Chandler Parsons.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Speaking of Matthews' strength, he really gets into you defensively.
Yeah, he wants to make you feel him. I mean, very physical. And offensively, he likes to post up and back down weaker, smaller defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
J.J. Barea checked in for the Mavericks. LeBron kicks to Fry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Fry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Williams, that's for 2. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Shumpert, who's checked in for James. Allen comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. It's Felton in for Darren Williams. Fry, good.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
One thing that can be said for Dirk is that he has been incredible in terms of an ambassador for the game. We know he's a Hall of Fame player, but what he's done off the floor and just everything for the European player coming into this league has been groundbreaking.
And Kevin, for me, he was an inspiration. I mean, he really opened the doors for a lot of European players to come over, and not just come over, but to be impactful. As you mentioned, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and that really has set the stage for this infusion of making our game truly global.
Kicks it out to Love from the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. Love's got 7.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. And, you know, you think about Dirk's impact. Certainly the NBA saw more and more European players come over after Dirk. He wasn't the first Euro, but he certainly has been perhaps the most popular.
Over to the left wing. Felton kicks to Nowitzki. For the lead. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And one thing that should be noted with Dirk and his opening up of things with Europe, we now see a lot of American players go to Europe to play, to develop skills, and so on. Both leagues benefit greatly from the impact of Dirk Nowitzki.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Pachulia, he's checked in for Dallas. Felton dishes to Barea.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Here's Love. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why. I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Outside jumper. Allen inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Parsons kicks to Felton. Tries again. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Parsons passes to Barea. This is to Pachulia. Nobody near Parsons. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Mavericks on top, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Mavericks leading by 3. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Williams kicks to Felton. McGee a screen. The pass to Pachulia. Parsons for 3. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Felton attacking. Knocked away. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Thompson. And he jams it with authority.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Dallas, Nowitzki comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Matthews in for Raymond Felton. And on the way from Irving for 3, Williams with the defensive effort. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Parsons. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Williams kicks to Matthews. The kick out to Williams. Here's Pachulia. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Parsons' shot is off.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Kevin Love's checked in for Channing Frye. Talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Smith kicks to Love. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
James, no good. And Parsons kicks to Pachulia. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And the Cavaliers call time here. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. Allen's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Mavericks also with a sub. J.J. Barea is checked in for Darren Williams. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Kicks it out to Parsons. That one's good from there.
Assisted.
And now a knock.
Decision there to pull the shot and get a better one for your teammate.
And the Varejau.
That's his first personal foul.
.153 left here in the fourth quarter. Pachulia, good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Kept alive. Allen kicks to Dellavedova. From outside, off the mark.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Barea kicks to Matthews. Stolen by Varejau.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Kicks it out to Allen. Passes to Love. Back to Allen. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
To the inside. It's tipped. And stolen by Love. The 10-footer. And too long on the shot.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejau. James comes in for Jefferson. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Allen. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
It's been a good night for Parsons. 8 rebounds, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Smith kicks to Dellavedova. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love with a wide open look. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been 3-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so here's Cleveland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Here's James. It's good.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
The drive by Nowitzki. From deep. That's good.
Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire